Can both of you guys talk about the split between Dre and Suge and what led to it and what ultimately became of Dre leaving, if you feel like that was part of the end of the company?
It was kind of the end of it. Uh, Dre got tired of being fuck with no Vaseline. Dre got tired, and then Dre felt the disrespect, can I say, behind Michel'le.
Yeah.
And Dre just didn't want to face none of that other shit. I guarantee you, Dre saw the shit coming. With all the fights, the arguments, and shit escalating way beyond how it used to be.
Yeah.
Shit was more intensified at a day at the office than a norm.
Yeah.
And Dre knew it. And Dre was just, he couldn't do music in that situation.
Yeah.
And then the disloyalty that he got, why am I here?
Yeah. Hey, who was the homie in the movie that Dre beat up?
I don't know, because I'm still trying to figure it out because, Drake was just he was tired. He had to go. He wouldn't get the money that he should have.
No, that's a lie. Dre monthly. And everything, y'all gotta remember, when I throw out monthlies, everything else is still on the company. Y'all don't get how bad these guys' credits and how hard it was to get stuff back then. I'm talking about like cars and automobiles.
He got motherfucking money, he just buy it.
Okay, anyway, Dre monthly was $125,000 a month back then. But everything was still being paid for by Death Row. And then when they got little bonuses and little advances on albums, they got money as well. But that's what they were getting. That was just to live off of.
That ain't bad.
Back then, I'm talking the 90s. And so it wasn't a money thing with Dre. Dre could have went to Jimmy or Suge would make it happen. If Dre would have called, Suge got on the phone. It wasn't like how he did some other people where he would hire. So it wasn't a money thing. I always told y'all the final straw was Michel'le, some will say being pregnant, allegedly, which that's not true. That wasn't true. But him finding out about the relationship with Michel'le. So that was the final straw that broke the camel's back. But you also got to forget, Dre wasn't no saint either. He had beat up on females.
That ain't got a goddamn thing to do with
He had beat up on Damon Thomas that caused money. I'm saying, so Dre had situations as well that he was involved in.
He beat up a mob nigga, so what does it matter?
He beat up a mob nigga?
He shot the mob nigga in that movie.
But my point is, maybe it was Damon Thomas, because Damon Thomas do think he was a blood. Maybe that's who we're talking about.
After he ever hit anybody at the office or anywhere?
No, that was some bullshit. I don't even know how they put that in the movie. Biddy boom, you're a clown for doing that. But LT Hutton. But anyway, my point to all of this being, Dre got tired. But it's easy to walk away. How many of y'all women or girlfriends or your parents y'all know left once they knew they had somebody else or to take care of them and deal with or to continue your lifestyle that way?
He walked away with a plan already.
Correct.
He had shit already in order.
Correct.
So now I can tell you
it's easy.
Everything.
Exactly.
And I'm gone.
Exactly.
And that's what they told him. Just walk away from the shit.
Exactly.
We got you.
Exactly.
So he already had a plan B.
Correct.
And when he left, Suge didn't give a fuck.
Correct. Now, so that's why I will say when you both made the statement that that's the reason why the company left. No, he still had Tupac. The company went down because of the death of Tupac, but more importantly and more so because of Suge being incarcerated and the people not being in fear of Suge knocking on their doors or the intimidation factor that he used to bring.
Right.
And so it was easy, and they had an excuse now to say, hey, shit, we can't do it for you no more because of X, Y, and Z.
They had reasons why.
They had reasons. They always had reasons.
Yeah.
But now they got the perfect. We can't do it now. We're not a privately owned company anymore. Seagram's, their board of trustees They're not going for that. Time Warner don't want to do deals with us anymore because see, the Lord Tucker is saying y'all saying this on records and stuff like that. So now they got excuses.
It hurted Suge when Dre left because
Suge didn't want that. Even though he got 50% of the company, Suge didn't want that.
yeah,
Tupac was the advocate of the disappointment with Dre. And he was vocal about it because he felt that Suge wasn't, Dre wasn't around. He thought he would get more work from Dre than he was getting and stuff like that. And, you know, I've been on conversation with Tupac, was like, tell us where that nigga live. Where he live at, Suge? Where he at? Where he there? Oh, this nigga won't even tell me where he live. He still love that nigga. He still love that nigga. You know, stuff like that. So, but Dre had an exit plan, like you said. And he had somebody to go to. And Jimmy was there for him. And Jimmy and him are still there for each other. And they won. If you call financial. See, that's why I get mad at a lot of people, and I'm trying to educate you young people. Finances, it takes a lot of stress off you. A lot. To have finance. But more importantly, you guys, is number one, being loved or knowing who your creator is. Having good health. Having love of your family or a friend. Being loved. And then fourth is finance, y'all. Try to get those and see what your order is. Now, of course, you get a lot of love with having finance, but is that real love? Do you know what type of love that really is? So my order is God, love of family, but without love of family, you need good health. So be in health or in the same mind, love of family, and then financials. What's your order, Jay?
that family shit is played out. Family will be the first to get you fucking with me. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Okay.
I have people that got my back outside of family. Different, long story, but what I've learned now today, I put God first.
God first,
everything.
yeah.
I wake up in the morning, thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Without finances, you can't live. Without money, you can't live. You know what I'm saying?
What good is health without?
Well, I mean, you can't work if your health is fucked up. So everything comes with God. My strength and where I'm at today has to do with everything. Me getting up paying the bills, me getting up cooking every day for my grandson and myself. Me getting up and getting in the car, doing whatever needs to be done. All of that comes from within. Waking up in the morning.
Okay, so we got God.
Yeah.
Second?
Ain't no seconds.
Because everything comes from God, from the one.
Everything comes from God.
Okay.
That's my belief, man.
I got you.
And, you know, I wouldn't be able to get my finances. He makes it possible for me to pay my bills.
Yeah.
So, man, I don't put family next to God because
after, not next. I said after.
Okay, I got God. Then you said family.
Oh, you know, I
I'm
don't
family
know.
oriented like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But I've learned family, just like most people you bring in your life, will come and just sit there because they get this. But when this is gone, they gone. That's only in certain families. Now,
or certain situations, or certain people in your family.
But, you know,
when you say family,
got
I'm not saying everybody, every relative. Or
right,
anything.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying the family, people that you call family.
My closest.
I have 7, 8 people that I call family.
Right.
Everybody else is relatives.
I'm trying to be out of here. Next 5 years, I don't want to be in California no more. I want to get my grandson and we gonna bounce. I want to leave.
What do you think about Mississippi?
No. Texas.
Texas.
I want to move to Arlington, Texas.
That's where my
I've
daughter
been
at.
trying.
My daughter there right now.
Yeah, so just a different life for me and him. I don't want to be buried in California, which I ain't worried about it, give a fuck, but
Well, we're gonna burn your ass. We already made that
I
decision.
prefer to be burned. Set my ass on fire.
You're gonna get burnt.
Okay, burn me because I was a fuck up.
You better dedicate. You better put. That's why you motherfuckers better do. See, motherfuckers like me say shit like that. You got family members that believe like that. That's why y'all better designate shit and put it in writing, and wills and trusts.
My